Good evening. My name is Philip Gigstad, and I am a current student in the Effective Communication online course for Fortis Nursing Program. And tonight I'm going to talk to you about medical marijuana. And is this a viable option in the healthcare community, or is it just another way for citizens to get high? So my background is that I've worked in the medical marijuana industry, and I've also worked with a team of researchers on medical marijuana. And so I worked for the largest medical marijuana company in the state of Florida. And in that, I had the experience to make and produce all the products that they put out for sale. And my research had to do with the efficacy of medical marijuana in regards to existing conditions that it could possibly serve. And any of these would be from cancers to mental health, pain, Crohn's, IBS, many different ailments. And so with that experience, I've realized that there's three overwhelming topics that need more discussion. And first off is the delineation between medical and recreational products. Second is the ethical standards surrounding medical marijuana. And finally, the policy surrounding medical marijuana. So to start with, out west, we have to be able to delineate between what's recreational and what's medical. So if we go into a dispensary out there, there needs to be a clear distinction aside from packaged marketing that decides what's medical and what's recreational. If you can go into a store and buy the same product and the only thing that's different about it is the packaging, then that's a problem. Next is we need to talk about the ethical standards of medical marijuana. So current research does state that chronic heavy marijuana use leads to lack of executive function, lack of apathy, and lack of motivation. So with the rapid expansion of legalization and knowing that this is a side effect for chronic heavy users, we need to be able to try to reschedule this substance in order to allow it to be in the researcher's hands. So the government currently has drugs scheduled in classes. And class one would be drugs that are no medical value and high potential for addiction. And these would be drugs like heroin, peyote, LSD, mushrooms, and marijuana. Class 2 is going to be drugs that have some medicinal purpose, but still a high potential for addiction. These are going to be drugs that we're familiar with from our doctors, so like Demerol, Vicodin, even cocaine, methamphetamine, amphetamine. And so rescheduling that is one way that we can move it forward to research it further, to understand our ethical standards that surround marijuana. And finally is the legal policy surrounding it for doctors prescribing it. So currently in the state of Florida, a patient can go in, see their doctor, and if they have a qualifying condition, then they are given the go-ahead and they get their card and their recommendation for marijuana. Once they do this, they're allowed to go straight to the dispensary and purchase whatever product it is that they so choose. So I like to use opiates as an example. If we each went in with our opiate card and picked out whatever medication we wanted and whatever route of administration that wasn't given for a specific ailment or disorder or disease, that just sounds silly. So why are we doing that with marijuana? So to kind of round things out, we have to delineate and we have to decide what's recreational, what's medical. We have to know if we're ethically putting something out there that is actually beneficial and therapeutic to patients. And then also we need some policy to regard and standardize what route of administration and what type of marijuana is best suited for each category of disorders or medical symptoms. Thank you.